How excited I get for the cows to feed on new silage. Good morning everyone. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, you get notifications of my videos every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes we do Sunday videos. In today's video, we're next to the Keenan, which is very exciting. I've done all the cuts of grass. We're wondering where to go. Our head was a bit, which clamp do we open? And what we did do before is we tested the grass by coring it. I don't think I've showed that before. It was very exciting. Mark from Matty's sorted me out, and I did some stuff this morning, which you're going to see. I'm going to grease this up now, and then we're going to go to the clamps. I know it's a lot of information, but busy couple of days, been exciting, achieving our goals, doing stuff. So here's the morning pushed up. The only thing left from our third cut that was super dry is that. Be happy to get rid of that and stop eating it. Cows are just trying to nibble the last little bit. Go push up over the road. There's the cow. It's kind of dying with the rain. I get some googly eyes for it. So that's where we mowed on Sunday. Today's Wednesday, green underneath. This is what I wanted to do. It actually looks greener off camera. The maize is looking pretty good, apart from this patch here. Where it's patchy, it has no maize, it looks rubbish. But then you get this bit, like, look at this! Looks really good, I'm well happy with that. Pushing up grass is so important for dairy cows, but beef cows as well, because it gets them encouraging to eat. You see they've only got a little bit left today. This pusher doesn't just push it well, only a little bit. Rubbish grass here. Literally, there's not going to be a lot of this, and the plan is to just push it up, and then I'll come back in an hour. Whatever is left, it's going in the bin. Whilst I was here this morning, cows weren't too. Oh, get the right gear, Tom. Cows were not too keen on getting up. Straight the fronts of the passageways out. It's pretty thick, being in summer, nice and clean and tidy, and I can let them go and then go back home. Trying to get it down these slats is difficult this time of year. Scraped them all up. Scraped up there. What are you saying? Oh, yesterday's video. Yeah, it was alright. We're then using the MDE. Do you like the MDE?
Actually, yes, I think it's a better build than these chain wheel ones and whatever. The way it grips and pushes down, and you can lift it and put all the weight on the back end of the tractor. Give options.
Yeah.
Give options.
Farming Theory did laugh at me for that as well. I spoke to Farming Theory yesterday because I'm in a group chat with him and my mate Mark. And he said, I'm daft for lifting it up, but I think you're better. If you're lifting it all up, you got more pressure on the tyres. But I think you should finish it like that.
Yeah, you finish it with the tyres. You get a good smooth finish. And the flatter it is, the more the sheet will stick and the evaporation comes up. If it's a bit like that, you're going to get little air pockets and it sticks to it. It sort of sucks in.
He disagrees with me, agree. So, anyway.
Let's have a look when we open the clamp, how we finished it off. And that's for the front end. Let's have a look at our waste. All right.
So we're going to empty in 2 minutes.
We'll talk waste.
These cows are just eating the last bit. Like I say, they're scraped up. I've got this. Dad's just borrowed here in his tractor because Luke's tanky with ours. Yeah, get it on point rate on all the silage ground we did, which is third cut, and he's putting fert on the second cut. We think we've got enough grass here for all the cattle that are going to be here. We might not be going to 300 in the share farming this year. It might just slow down with the aim, obviously. Let's go to 500, but we've kind of just gone, right, okay, be a bit more steady. We might get to 300, I don't know. So we're going to actually take this grass home to us, 138 clipping gears. I need to map it out there. So we need to do some jiggery pokery. But right, we're going to take this home, grease up the Keenan, and then he's going to meet me back here. We're going to open clamp at the share farm agreement. So yeah, next job is getting here. Because broke a shea bottle on Sunday and realised it's got no oil. Class from Tom. It's raining. Do love this machine. It is amazing. Just the way I need some oil. But all these are nice greased up. Oh, it's so much easier when you have a greasing bar as well. Living the dream. Got nothing back here. That was far too easy. I'm sure they're going to get something wrong. I do have a new cat farm I put that on. So this was my dad, and it wasn't me. Broke this. So whilst it's here, I've got 2 minutes. So I had a big socket set. Don't know where it's gone. Is it going to be big enough? Yeah, boy. boys. How many that here? Surely you don't take that off. Take that off.
Can't deny it, life's a treat, I just wanna try it. This is the good life, soak in the good vibes.
Dad just said that I have a whole nail in my tires. I do need to fix that light and the curtain or the flappy bit on the paddly bit. I need to sort out, probably cut and just drill some new holes, but I'm not doing that today. And then last job is just put some oil, the oil chain is here. Might have run out of that. Happy days. I don't like parking farm shop side. There's too many expensive vehicles in the farm shop. I want to say, I'm not like bragging like, oh, very expensive cars. It's just cars, if you know what I mean. I need to wash this. You see the flat that's a bit flappy? Do just cutting and becoming less flappy. So what the predicament we have had, that's the flap I need to fix. I'm just going to cut it off and just shorten it. We are getting a new feeder here. I need to get a new grab for here. I really want an Albert one like us with the Hard Ox tines because they are the best. We're going to open this up today. We're going to see if Dad's plan of putting, I hate that he does that, but we'll see if it works. Hate it. Hate. That sheet wants to go there, but I'm first going to scrape up the front of the ear. So I really want to open up the third cut that we just made. We only made that Monday, today's Wednesday, but everyone's telling me it needs a week to 10 days to cure, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit of time to just open that up. So we're gonna open this up, but then this is gonna start feeding the beef stock over there. Are we gonna have enough for the food for the beef stock? So we're not that bothered about, because we're working together in a partnership, we might have to mix silages, so it's not really the end of the world. Like, we're not too bothered about using our Selco because we'll get it back. They're not bothered about using theirs because they'll get it back. It works really well. Just got to make sure you give as much as you get. I think that's the most important thing. First job. I don't know if I'll get it all with this actually. I'm gonna give it a go. Need to muck out these. Oh, so that is all the old silage, done, scaled the board. And what we're going to do is we'll use it as bedding to come mid with the sword, is my plan. How we're going to get the sheet off, I have no idea. That's just loading up the Selco and the meal. So why is there a brush here? Why? So I'll put one of them sheets on my sawdust. So we're just literally cutting this, and Kieran went to Ibiza with his dad, and they went to Ushuaia.
Yeah, we went to Ushuaia there, and then it was all like that. We ended up moving closer to it. Anyway, so I'm there in the lift. Look how steaming.
You don't drink?
Oh no, but I don't drink and then I decided to drink for I'll have a good time. I'll be for once. Look at me on floor, dying.
We're teaching him bad ways. Kieran doesn't normally drink. And then he doesn't normally drink, but he said he went to Ushuaia, which is just, if you don't know, is like just hardcore. I've been to Ushuaia once, been to Amnesia. Are you going to jump in that? I was going to put my GoPro on it. That's all. You know, this always reminds me of the bail-off we had with the Funky Farmer. If you don't know who the Funky Farmer is, the Funky Farmer is one of the YouTubers, George Saunders, Funky Farmer, How Farms Work in America, That One Lonely Farmer, are people that I watched that got me into YouTubing. So without those four, and mainly the Funky, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, which is just amazing. Dad's pushing in. But Dad started the bail off, so he was watching a Funky Farm video where he was cutting it and his knife wasn't sharp. Must have been 3-4 years ago now. Bit of a laugh on it. So yeah, go follow the Funky Farmer if you don't do already. Really nice guy. Right, the big reveal. Plans to, because Dad's put the muck on the front of it, not muck, it's just old grass. We plans to just pull it off and see if I can pull it that way. And the muck might come with it. See, I'll say that might. Oh. She looks and smells terrific. Smells good. Smells good.
What in the world does it mean? Month 2, month 4, can't take it
That's good, isn't it? Even though he thought it was a bit daft, putting a bit of waste sile on, waste muck on the edge of the sheet. Look at that. No waste. No waste. Right down to the edge. Just at the corner where people caught, right to the edge. Not a scrap of waste. Side sheets, anything you want, all it's doing is covering the proper sheeting up of a good clamp.
I'm very impressed with that. I've cut that, so that sheet's staying where it is, so I might have to do it all the way up. But, so what we had to do, because the sheet wasn't just long enough, we cut the front off and it gave us a bit more space. But because we cut the front off, it does that at the edge, and you never get a good seal there.
The ginger guy said, no, do it like that, do it like that.
Do you want me to move that? And you can just scrape this back?
I'm going to scrape it
because I can, you put all the fingers, I can put it there, you get the telehandler with the bucket and just pull it all like that.
I'm going to be out. You must move that.
Move that out of the way, and then you can just...
Then I'll put it down with the other...
Yeah, you were right. I'll give it you. Yeah. You've done a good job there. Little bit, there's a little bit there, but...
You catch the corner. Wagons have caught the corner and got the air in.
Playing the wagons. No, it looks really good. Oh, honestly, you never get that the way we did it. Very surprised.
You know what? It'll be the same at Birks Farm.
Well, hey, that is the thing about, we'll move wagons. Obviously, because we put that muck on, the sheet came out, so we just put it on the floor. We don't want, we've done work really hard to make it nice and clean. We don't want that to go in the feeder. And we'll just push it into the pile. Really should go in the muck pile, to be honest. Wasted a bit of grass, but literally it's going to be nothing compared. Juice is minimum coming out of it. There's our catchment area for juicing. Less than that. But yeah, I'm very, very impressed with that. Very impressed. First grab's going to be a little bit wet, just at the front. It's looking pretty good so far. Tom's going to be dangerous, stupid. What about 3 ton? Minutes or so. Patience is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what about 3 ton in here?
Can you make me all
times 25 is Selco coming out. It's not just mixing that well, I don't know why. 33 times 25 is 33 times 100 is 3,300 divided by 4 is about 800 kilos.
I've never seen before.
Did I feed him out a ton by mistake? Yes. Yes, I did.
Skin, it's the colors of your love. It's the colors of your love.
So, cows currently, last night they did 23.7 litres a cow. Is the milk yield going to increase? Our vertical last year was rubbish. It's too dry, too long. We're all about like the cost efficiency of getting the contractors here. What? Is it costing you more because you're not getting the milk out of it? I mean, that's talking about a fork on the L shape. You'd have never thought about that in the start of this year. Look at that. Beautiful. This is at the front. The front's always the worst. I can't really tell you what the beef are doing, but I can tell you what the cows do. 23.7. See how they react. It'll take a couple of days. But they're not going to change the meal. Not going to change the Selco. I'll have a look at it in there, but I think the impressive thing for me is what's going on in here. Look at that. Look at that grass. Can't really smell it there. It smells better than Tingle.
Well, you've got other things in it, that raw barley does smell. But look at them, they're loving it.
Oh, they are absolutely mad for it.
That's the difference between first cut and third cuts, don't get me wrong.
Dry, rubbish third cut.
Yeah, dry,
Look at them.
So you have to live with what you've got.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes
you can't put it back, can you?
No, they're loving that. They'll do well off that.
So
when it analyses, we'll be able to see. We probably won't need the Selco.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, we might put a bit in because it does give a bit more protein and it's cheaper than barley. We'll have a look at the energy values. Yeah. We'll let Mark play with the numbers and play with the things. Still looking at probably the citrus pulp as well between us.
Well, that's for the milk cows. I don't think citrus pulp will do.
But it's high in energy. It's high in energy.
We are looking at a citrus pulp job.
Yeah, because
mix it in. Because this is actually looks slightly dry. Should now fire on this.
Oh yeah.
Be higher in protein. Look at them absolutely smashing it.
But look how they root. They're looking for the barley, they're looking for the Selco, they can smell it, we can't. They're rooting in there, rooting for the bits they want, like you would in a stew or anything.
I couldn't be happier, to be honest. We'll see what it looks good. It looks good. We'll see what actually the numbers say.
Yeah. And it's only a guide. At the end of the day, it'll vary a bit throughout the clamp, but that was all done on one day, one clamp, one cut. It'll nearly be consistent throughout that clamp.
I think it will get better actually, because that last field had a few docks in it, didn't it?
Yes.
But I think it will get better and
it
better.
won't be as pokey, because it won't have as much protein, because you never had any fertiliser.
That field did not have it.
It's just been left all winter, so chances are the protein won't be quite as high, but where he analysed it was in a bit of
Look at these. These stock are looking well though, aren't they? Look at them. Look at the backs on them. And then these are the shit. Yeah, looking good. I just think they could do with a bit more. Tom's just, because we've had these from birth, we know exactly where they've been, we know exactly the diet, we know exactly what's happened. You know, these definitely look great, but I think now we change the grass, they're going to push on even more. We actually upped the barley on these, because I felt like they just weren't. But now,
when I've looked at the passports, some of them are in through markets for people's hands 3 or 4 times. For reasons we don't know, whether they weren't doing as well or whatever.
It's probably because they just get to a weight, move on, don't they?
Yeah, some do,
every single thing.
Every farm has a different way of evaluating what they want to do.
We're slightly different, aren't we? Because we've got the calves to do it. So.
And we've got the space now. Hopefully we've got the space to finish them to get right to the end product. So it's here from birth or here from bought till they finish. We're not moving them on.
No.
We've got to try and finish them properly now. We've got to learn to make them finish.
I think we do.
Yeah. Well, the grades are, hey, the proof of the pudding is when you get the grades up from the...
They're all bang on, pretty much.
Yeah, but there was it.
I always think we could go a bit higher, couldn't we? We think we could put a bit more weight on them.
Yeah, but with the Anguses we start struggling with fats.
Yeah.
They get a bit fat, so you got to think how much it costs for keeping them another month or 2 months per day against the gain.
Yeah.
If they're that shape, short, stocky legged, female, nothing against the female beef, you know, they will put fat on, and that will be a detriment to the cost.
But tell you what, watch them grow now. So we'll get the analysis.
The blues and the limmies, and maybe an odd civic. The blues, I want to see what weight we can get those to. Yeah. They want to be 700 kilos plus.
And the other thing, the big thing, is we're going to see what happens to the milk at the end of this video, because I think that would be important. And then we'll do analysis of all the cuts we've got through coring it. That's a weird action. In another video, I think, because it'll be interesting to see the difference. Anyway, right, we're going to load up for home. We're going to get back for breakfast. Is the plan. Just shut these off so they can bed up as well. So I've just come back, had a bit of breakfast, gonna feed it out. I've got some cows that Luke's kept out for me because they're all a bit lame, or they've all got something wrong with their feet, like overgrown and stuff, so I just need to do some trimming. About to feed out because we've cleaned this up as well, so that's nice and tidy. Weird how excited I get for the cows to feed on new silage. It's good. It smells so good. What we've been doing with the keeping lately is not leaving it long enough to mix. We've been like filling it up and like feeding it out straight away, so we're just making a conscious effort of trying to leave it a bit longer. Look at that, that's better as well now, isn't it? Do that. Fixing stuff. Leave it a bit longer to mix, because it's not been getting a full mix. And the Selco's been coming out and the meal's been coming out straight away. Looks like, what the hell's going on back here? So these cows obviously are normally milking in the field, not milking the field, grazing the field. So I'm going to go do those cows' feet, and Luke's going to get on the slurry, and Anna's here somewhere. No idea what she's doing. The sun's shining, so the solar's making me a bit of money today. It's exciting. Put the paddle on. Need to spray around here. There's no spray, no lay. Oh, happy days. It is a bit later than normal. Still a cow there. I've been tanking, but Luke's been tanking. I've taken over after these milking cows. And they are going in. Do you think they're excited for the silage tonight? Wow. This is how cows slip. Okay, so we're going to be there. Look at them go. And there we go. That is how you fill a shed up in 1 minute. Happy with that. Munching away. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what milk production did when we changed to the new silage, and we actually changed another change yesterday. Hasn't done what I wanted to do, but it's a video that's going to come next, which is quite exciting. Luke's just on with milking the cows now. I'm going to show you this. When I was talking about milk production, it dropped to 22.8, and that is criminal. So I actually wanted, we're going to focus. I want about 26 to 27. I'd be really happy with 28 litres a cow. Plan is, we've got 25.1. I actually thought it was going to go up with the change I made yesterday, but that's very interesting on what it's done and what it's doing. So I always go off litres a day per cow instead of daily litres from the whole herd, because you could dry some off. You could be milking 150, you could be milking 140, you could be milking 130, but average litres per cow shows what the cows are doing. I think one of the reasons here, we put them in the 10 acre, which is one of the third cut fields we did. That was 2 weeks ago now, maybe less than, no. It's growing back so well. Now we cut it green underneath, it's growing back fantastically. There's really good flushy grass. I don't think the cows have actually found it yet. Second night, and I don't think they've been on, I could be wrong. But we are, I want to get that to 26 minimum, 27 and 28 would be a dream. In winter, if I get 28, that'd be amazing. We have cored all of our silage clamps, so we're going to do a video on that video. I've got footage of the coring, and then we've got all our silage back. I'm going to get this third cut that we did. We might have made that change. The plan is to get that sampled as well, and we get to see what everything's doing. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with 24.6. We should be about 27, 26 and a half, 27 would be, I'd be happy. 28, I'd be absolutely chuffed. But the change that we did make was great. It reacted. It dropped so much because the grass that we were feeding the silage was like the back end of the third cut clamp. So it goes a bit rubbish and it goes a bit harsh. We need to eat it. We need to give it the cows. So we've always buffer fed. With grass growth this year been so poor, it's actually flying now. But we just always buffer fed because we feel there's less in it because it gives us the back end of the year. Hope you enjoyed today's video. The road to 27 litres per cow is still on us. Big change happening today. We're getting something delivered that apparently my feed rep says it should work, which will be very interesting. I don't know when I'm going to put the analysis video. Sounds like a Sunday video to me. I've got good video for my nephew, good video RNLI that I did. I need to get that up on a Sunday as well. Lots of stuff happening, lots of exciting stuff happening. But it's a slight positive, but with the new grass, I do think it's a bit dry. My dad loves a dry silage. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to YouTube channel. We'll try and get some of the more mundane jobs that I do filmed as well, because looking at the comments, that's what you want a little bit more. Had a bit of an issue with the copyright on music, so 2 videos got removed. They've now been put back up because there was a bit of an issue with the license I had. A bit of a stressful week last week. I got a YouTube strike. If you get 3 of those, your YouTube channel gets deleted. So that was a worry. We've never had that before. But it sounds like it's all growing gravy. Guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Really do appreciate it. Get TP much at tompem-farmlife.co.uk, and we'll see you in a bit.